Good afternoon. Welcome to all of you to our new meeting of the Bosphorus Energy Club. As you know, we always focus on current issues of critical importance to our members and the public at large. And this time we will be talking about the climate change, the European Green Deal, ESG, environment, social and governance criteria for investment, and how we should be prepared for this as business world, as governments, as civil society. And we have a very distinguished group of panelists to address you in our meeting today. And I'm not going to introduce them one by one right now, but as we speak, we'll talk about it. And I also want to inform you that we are celebrating the 10th anniversary of the Bosphorus Energy Club, which we created 10 years ago. It has grown to become a regional Davos, energy Davos, on energy matters. We have three pillars: energy, investment, and geopolitics. These are all critical elements in our energy world. A few words perhaps to kick off our discussion before I start asking the speakers to come forward. Financing a low carbon and innovative economy has become the greatest challenge of our time. All our efforts now are geared towards achieving our painful transition from carbon economy to lower carbon economy, or we call it now green economy as well. And energy transition is not going to be an easy one. Ahmet Erdem will talk more about it in light of his experience with Shell. But I understand that achieving such an energy transition will require at least $3.5 trillion worldwide annually for decades to come. So this is a huge undertaking. And it's not going to be easy to do away from oil, coal, and natural gas, because they are going to stay with us for long decades to come. But there's a clear trend for greener energies: wind, photovoltaic, solar energy, geothermal, bioenergy, as well as hydrogen. This is the fourth generation, which is becoming increasingly more important in our energy considerations. So we go through a very critical period in which, interestingly, although there is so much energy poverty still, at least 1 billion people are having difficulty in accessing commercial energy worldwide. However, perhaps this is some sort of dichotomy. We also have abundance of energy. Supply is great. Demand is low. Prices are coming down and up, depending on where we are. And in this world, there are serious challenges waiting us, because energy companies, governments, civil society, all of us individuals, we have to transform significantly in order to keep up with the trends as well as the requirements. And in this context, the EU's green energy is emerging as a very important factor to consider for all of us. Before, it's take or leave it approach, but now it becomes somehow mandatory. So we are going to hear Ambassador Nicolas Meyer-Landrut, the head of EU delegation in Turkey. He just moved from Paris to Ankara, and he will tell us, and we will have also tough questions for him to tell us how this EU Green Deal is working or not working, and how the businesses will be affected, and also this 1 trillion euro available for Green Deal projects, transition. Countries like Turkey and our businesses could benefit from that. We'll talk about that in our discussion. Climate change, we paid lip service to it. for decades in the past. However, in our age, now it's becoming a reality. It's not take or leave it approach. After the Paris Agreement of 2015, now we have to factor in climate change in our business decisions and government policy options very seriously. We'll talk about it. ESG, environment, social and governance criteria, that is becoming a defining feature of the investments in the future. Impact investment, ethical investment, green investment. So we will also have a good discussion about it. We have, of course, people who can address that, especially our friend from Guarantee Bank. Then I'm also grateful to PwC for partnering with us on this critical discussion. And we have Murat Çolakoğlu and also Devrimi, who will be providing their perspectives from the PwC major consultancy group perspective. Without further ado, I would like to invite Ambassador Nicolas Meyer-Landrut and to tell us what is really this Green Deal. Is it still in the making, or it's a reality that we have to consider it now? And how in Turkey we should be prepared for the requirements of the Green Deal, then of course climate change and ESG issues, because EU has an energy collaboration strategy vis-a-vis Turkey. It has focused so much in the past on natural gas, but now I think we have to move to the new realities and whether the political climate is conducive to this or not. So, floor is your, Ambassador.
So, thank you very much.